But why hello! As you may or may not know, I have a goal this year to be on a yarn buying ban for 6 months and to use up a lot of the yarn that I have. So we are going to be starting a scrap yarn series here just to help get through some of my yarn stash that I have and to hopefully give you inspiration if you are also looking to get through some of your yarn stash. So my mother requested a bag for me and I definitely owe her something because on Christmas I said something like, "Oh, I bet you don't know what I got you," and she said, "No, but I bet it's beautiful and I bet it's crocheted." And I did not crochet her anything for Christmas. So I owe her one, and I just was recently hanging out with her and she said she wanted a bag and she said she wants it super colorful, and I was like, this is perfect because I have a lot of colors and I have the perfect pattern. It's a pattern that I have been eyeing up for a hot minute. It is the Crochet Scrunchie Bag by Loopy Studio, and it's super cool, super unique, and I think it'll be a great way to use up some of my yarn scraps. I am just gonna go ahead and take a peek at the pattern and see what kind of yarn we need. I know that it calls for lighter weight yarns, and a lot of the yarn that I have is worsted or Aran weight 4, so we're gonna kind of have to look through and see what we can work with. I have some lighter weight yarns, and I definitely have some lighter weight 4 yarns that I think we can use. Honestly, I'm a little stressed out about the color choices just because I want it to look random but cohesive, and so I'm like a little nervous. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what my options are for yarn choices, and then I think I'm going to pull like 3 to 4 main colors. So I'm kind of thinking, like I said, I don't really know what I have, but if we can do like pinks, blues, greens, purples, and then do like lighter and darker variations of all those color groups, maybe throw in some black and white because I have a lot of black and white. I don't really know. I'm just going to take a peek at the pattern and then we can go ahead and pick yarn. Okay, so it looks like the pattern calls for about 350 grams of DK weight or thinner yarn. So like I said, I don't have a lot of DK weight yarn, but we're gonna go ahead and take a peek. I'll show y'all what I think might work. Okay, so I went ahead and picked out some yarns and kind of divided them into lights and darks because of the striping in the pattern. So not all of these are DK weight and under. Some of these are technically weight 4, but they're kind of like on the thinner end of weight 4, if that makes sense. With that all being said, let me show you the yarns I picked. Okay, so in our dark category, I have this like charcoal gray, and I think this is Karen Simply Soft, I'm pretty sure. And then I have, this is the Lion brand Heartland yarn. I'm not sure the name of the colorway. Here's some more of that same brand yarn. This is in a burgundy color. This is Loops and Threads Rayon by Bamboo, Rayon from Bamboo or whatever, in this like magenta color. I don't have the tag for a lot of these anymore, so they're kind of just from my memory, so I might be wrong on what exactly they are, but this one was kind of like verging on dark versus light, and I went with dark in the end. Alright, here's another Karen Simply Soft, I'm pretty sure, in this blue color. And then this is, I'm not sure. I got this at a local yarn store, but I'm pretty sure it's a cotton blend, and it's in this forest green color. So yeah, here are all of my dark colors, and now I'll show you what I have for light. Starting off, I really just want to use this yarn because it's really knotted and I don't want to untangle it. But I'm pretty sure this is Karen Simply Soft too. My friend gave me this, so Elise, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's got the same like sheen to it. So this is in this like rose pink color. And then I have this white. This is actually the same yarn brand that I got, that forest green, from my local yarn store. So I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's like a cotton blend white. And then I'm pretty sure that this is also cotton. I only have a little bit of it. This is also a weight 4. I don't know. I just put it in here because I don't have that much of it, and it's a pretty color. So here's more of that Rayon by Bamboo or from Bamboo or whatever, the Loops and Threads in this like lilac lavender color. Here's one I actually do have the tag for. This is the Fibra Natura Radiant Cotton in the color Sun. So it's this beautiful like butter yellow. It's what I made my onion shirt with, but I have some left over and I don't know what I'm going to use it for. So, and then this is Pima Cotton from We Are Knitters. I'm pretty sure. I don't know the colorway, but it's in this like light salmon color. Okay, so these are all of my light color options. I think it'll look okay. So I'm a little nervous on just like picking the colors myself. So what I think would actually be really fun is rolling a dice and having the dice pick the color that we go with. This is inspired by Roll for Sandwich by Adventures in Ardia, and Michelle Jasic did a roll for granny squares during Christmas time, where she did a granny square every day and rolled for the color. So I think that that was a really cool idea, and it'll help keep it random. So I think I'm gonna do that. So we have 6 light colors and 6 dark colors. So I'm just gonna grab a 6-sided dice, and I'm gonna assign each of the colors a number 1 through 6, and then we'll just go from there. And then I'm also gonna try not to do repeat colors until we've used all the colors, if that makes sense. So if we roll 1 for a light color and then we roll a 1 again, I'm gonna roll again. Let's go ahead and do that. Right here is the rankings, starting from the left and then going towards the right, labeled 1 through 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Capiche? Alright, so the pattern has us starting out with a dark color, so let's go ahead and roll for that. Today I'm going to be using this lovely D6. I like picking out my die based on whether or not I would eat them, and this one looks like a little mint jelly. Yum. Okay, roll for a dark color. 3. Alright, that is the Lion Brand Heartland yarn in this green color. I'm very excited. I love this yarn. So let's go ahead and get started on our bag. Alright, I am going to use a 4mm hook for this project.
A few moments later.
Okay, now we're ready to pick our first light color. 3 again. Okay, we got that lilac color. That's exciting. Okay, here's what it's looking like so far. I actually really love this color combination, and I think that I'm going to just continue this color repeat for a couple rounds because there's no rules and I want to. Yeah, this pattern is really cool because you can kind of just do whatever you want, use whatever colors you want, and there's not really an exact way to do things. So I think I'm just gonna do a couple more rounds, plus that'll like actually help me get rid of some scrap yarn and not just use like a little bit of the small balls I have. So I'll check back in a few rounds and show you what it looks like. All right, we're back. It was so fast, wasn't it? This is what it's looking like so far. I actually really love how that looks. Part of me wants to make the whole bag in this color, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to just switch out the dark color right now. No reason, we're just going on vibes, and that's what I feel. So let's roll for another dark color. 5, which is this one, the blue Karen Simply Soft, I believe. Like I said, there's no real rhyme or reason as to when I'm gonna switch colors. I think it's just gonna be based on when I feel it's time. No thoughts, just vibes. I'm also secretly trying to minimize the amount of ends I have to weave in at the end. Work smarter, not harder. What do we think? Did I make a mistake? Let me know in the comments. Okie dokie. Alright, I think it's time to roll for a new light color. So let's do that. 6, which is this white unknown yarn here. Seems like a great choice to me, why not? This yarn is significantly lighter of a weight than the blue one, which is interesting. Not sure how that's gonna affect the fabric overall, but we're just gonna go with it. I think it'll give it like a fun texture, perhaps. I hope. Alright, I think it's time to switch our dark color. I think this is looking a little nautical, so we're gonna switch and hope we don't get pink. 2, which is this gray. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten any repeats yet. We have gotten lucky with that. Alright, I am just gonna go ahead and work this up for a little bit until I decide I want to switch again. Let me know if you're someone who really likes like a montage in a video. I don't like to put tons of montages in my videos because they kind of bore me as a viewer. I like to have someone chatting to me, so that's kind of the content I tend to make, is chatty videos. If you like a good good montage, let me know. I don't know if you can really tell, but we have been kind of increasing for a little bit now. Been pretty gradual, but starting to get a little wider. Fun! Alright, here is how we're looking. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out the light color now, so let's go roll for scrap. 4, which is yellow. Yay. Alright, I just went ahead and did one stripe of yellow, and I'm actually going to switch out the dark color again, because that's just how I feel. Sorry. We already did 5, so 1, which is this, which I believe is Lion Brand. This is so fun. It's like a choose your own adventure, kind of. I highly recommend. Alright, here's what we're looking like. What do you think? I think I'm gonna switch light colors again. Alright, let's do it. 5. This is the one I was hoping for. I think it's gonna look so cool with the maroon. Although we might have to switch out the maroon soon because I definitely have some thicker yarns and some thinner yarns, and it seems to be working out pretty well when you combine a thin yarn with a thick yarn. And the maroon and this aqua color are both on the thicker side, so I'll do a couple rows of the maroon, but then I think I'm gonna switch out the maroon and we get a thinner yarn. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous. I love it. But time for a new dark color because I said so. That was an accident. But it works. It was a 6, which is this unknown yarn. Wow. Wow. Here is our overall progress so far. I really like how it's looking. I think it's looking pretty scrappy, pretty fun. I think this yarn is the perfect balance for the thickness that we had going on. What do we think? I think it's time to switch light colors again. We have 2 more light colors left and 1 more dark color left before we will start repeating colors. I used quite a bit of this one, which is great. I am tempted to keep using it, but like I said, we still have 2 more light colors to go through, so I'll just change it and then maybe we'll get it again in our repeat rolls. For now, let's see what our next light color is. We got that one ready. Same roll. Got that one ready. Got that one already? Oh my gosh. Here we go. 1, which is this tangled mess. Oh my gosh, not me making it worse. Alright, here's how we are looking. I'm gonna go ahead and switch dark colors, but I actually don't need to roll for my dark color anymore. This is the only dark color I have left. And then actually this is the only light color that I have left. So I'm just going to continue on and use those 2 colors, and then we can go ahead and roll together for how we will continue on, which is exciting. And yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how it is looking. The dice has not led me wrong, and I don't know, let me know what you think. Kind of want to make one for myself now. Alright, we are at a slightly different angle now. It is dark out. The lighting is dramatic, but here is what we're looking like. I think it looks great. I really love like the pink and green together. I think that looks so cute. And I decided I want to switch dark colors again, so let's go ahead and roll for dark. 3. Wow, it's like we're just restarting. Alright, the dice has spoken. It's kind of nice not having to make decisions, I gotta say. What do you think? I think it's time to pick a new light color. So it's what the vibes are telling me. 5. Yoink. I'm debating if I go ahead and try and just finish this off. I'm definitely gonna try and finish it in this project, but what if we don't roll for it again? Although we're not even halfway done with this yet, so there's a good chance we'll get it again. So maybe I'll just do a couple rows. Decisions. Okay, well, I lost yarn chicken. I thought I had enough for another stripe, and I don't. So the yarn has made the decision for me. This is the longest set of stripes, the longest rows, and so I think that when we start decreasing again, I will be able to use this yarn. But in the meantime, we're gonna roll for a new light color, and we will just have 1 stripe of this blue. 4. Yeller. I really love this yarn, this Fibra Natura cotton yarn. It's got really beautiful stitch definition. I'm not sure if you can buy it like retail, I guess. It might be wholesale only. I bought it at a local yarn store in my old town. This is a note to myself to look into that because I do really like this yarn. That is a future Killian quest. Okay. Check this out. This is how much of that dark green color I have after finishing that last stripe. So definitely not enough to make another stripe. So we need to roll for a dark color. I'm not sure if I'll be able to use this again later on, but look at us go! Busting some stash, yeah! Okay, we got 5, which is this blue.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Good morning. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, and I'm feeling good. Here's where we're at. Looking lovely. We are going to begin decreasing soon, and I'm ready to pick a new light color. So let's roll. 2. Swanky. Let's get into it. Yeah, I really love how this bag is coming out. I really want to make one for myself now. And y'all should all make one for yourselves and then show me, because I've seen a bunch of these bags floating around and they all look so cool. Anywhoozle, I will be back shortly. I think I'm gonna switch dark colors again. 6. Okay, time for a new light color.
Oh, you did the roll for...
Pink.
You want that last crab rangoon?
I think I'm gonna switch dark colors now. I really love pink and green together. I don't know what it is. It's so cute. It's giving Wicked. All right, let's roll for dark. 2. I don't know why, but I feel like I somehow knew I was gonna get this color. I feel like that's been kind of happening a lot. Manifestation. It's time for a new light color. Oh, my battery's exhausted, and so am I. Okay, we're good. Roll for light color. And we only have 2 left. We have the light purple and the white. Am I like super zoomed in right now? Do. 6. I should have like honestly told you what color I was thinking because this is what I was thinking. Okay, let's roll for dark. All right, we have these 2 options left. 4 and 1. Boop, boop. I realized when I was like pretty far into my decrease rows that I was doing them wrong, and I'm not gonna go back and fix it because it's a scrap yarn project, and I don't know, you can definitely tell looking at it.
Bruh.
But I feel like only because I pointed it out. Well, I don't know how big of a deal it is. Basically, I wasn't putting the decreases in the right spots, but I was still doing the right amount of decreasing, if that makes sense. And you can kind of tell, but like, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so at this point, I only have 1 light color left and 1 dark color left. We have the like light purple lavender color for the light color, and we have the like magenta color, which also happen to be the same yarn fiber, randomly enough. But I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with the rows. We're not gonna roll for those because we know what they are, and after that we'll see how far we are, but we are gonna start over and pick colors again. I'm out or almost out of 2 colors, but I don't think we're gonna have enough rows to go through all 12 colors one more time, but I still want to keep it up to the fate of the dice, so that's the plan. So I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out these rows and these color changes stitches, and then I will be back. All right, here we are. I have about, I think I have 6 stripes left. So we're definitely not gonna be able to get through all the other colors again. Maybe just like 2 or 3, I don't really know. But I'm gonna switch out this light color right now because this yarn is just so slippery and I want to mix in a different texture. That's it, that's my only reason, I don't know. So we're gonna roll for a light color, kind of hoping we get that teal aqua blue that we don't have a lot left of so we can kind of use it up. And it's a pretty color. Wow. Okay. Do 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 do. 4. Okay, that's yellow. Yellow. I think that's a pretty good option. What do you think? 6 more stripes. I'll probably do, I don't know, I've been doing like anywhere between like 2 and 5. Well, I guess here I only did 1. Like 2 to 5 stripes of a particular color before I switch. Like I said, there's not really a rhyme or reason. Part of my decision in when to switch colors is like, I don't like having a really thick yarn paired with a really thick yarn, so I kind of do minimum rows with that. Or I just don't like the color combination that much. Although that hasn't really been the case too much. I actually really like a lot of these color combinations. I think they're very fun. But yeah, honestly, mostly it's just been vibes. Anyway, I got some chicken noodle soup and I'm just gonna keep going. We're almost done. This bag is a very fast make. I think in total, okay, I'm not done with it yet. The actual crocheting part, I would say probably takes like, well, and it depends too on how many times you switch colors and yada yada. But probably only for me like 8 hours, which as I've established, I'm a slow crocheter, and I don't know, 8 hours for me for a bag seems like a really good amount of time. I've only really put in like 2 days of work on this, so that's great. And then I have no idea, I don't think sewing it up is gonna take too long, and then I think you have to make a like cinch cord or something. But yeah, very fast and easy project. So I definitely recommend if you have a lot of like small balls of yarn that you want to use up but you don't really know what to do with, I think this is a great option. I will obviously show you the finished piece. That would be weird if I didn't show you the finished piece, so I can show you like the actual functionality. But so far it's been a very relaxing project because it's not like it's a complicated stitch. You're just kind of doing the same thing. Well, the decreases and increases I did incorrectly. I didn't really realize, so like I said, it doesn't make too much of a difference, I don't think, but maybe pay better attention than I did. That's okay though. I don't have anything else to say right now. Okay, I lied to you before. I'm sorry, I don't know how to count, but I actually had 10 more rows left. So now we have 8. Oh my god! We have some more rows left. I know where I'm at in the project. I just don't, I think it's 8. So I think before we had 12. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna roll for a new dark color. Also, I love this yarn. I highly recommend this yarn. This is the Fiber Natura Universal Yarn, is the like company, I guess, that makes this yarn. It's 100% Egyptian cotton, and this is for future Killian when you don't have a yarn buying ban. This yarn's great. It's very soft. The stitch definition is gorgeous. The sheen is gorgeous, but I was looking into it a little bit and it's like kind of expensive. It's like 100 grams is like $10. And you can't buy it from Universal Yarn. From what I understand, like Universal Yarn like only sells to like wholesale. Is that the term? I don't really know. Like you can only buy it from like a distributor, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't really know much about anything. So, but yeah, this yarn is great. If you have it, if you see it, you should try it. And if you hate it, sorry. Okay, let's roll for a dark color. I am just gonna do 1 stripe of this gray, and then we're gonna roll for a light color. I'm gonna switch from the yellow. I am still just hoping to get this like teal color. Actually, let's just roll for it now. Or should I just do the teal color? No. Gotta let fate decide. We gotta let fate decide. Okay, let's roll for a light color right away. Fate. Thank you, die. The dice lords love me. What can I say? They just know what's in my heart and what's in my mind. Do we think there's enough for another stripe? I don't really think so, but I think I'm gonna try it anyways. because I love wasting my time. Also, the pattern says that you can make the strap longer if you want to do a, crossbody. You can just add some rows until it's the length you want. So I just asked my mom if she wanted it to be a crossbody or not, and I really hope she says yes so we can do more colors. But if she says no, then we're basically almost done. So kind of a win-win. But yeah, I gotta wait to see what she wants. Let's see if this is going to last me. I don't have high hopes. Oh no, there's a knot. Oh no. Not on my watch. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Okay. Trying to like crochet really tight. Yawn chicken, yawn chicken. Oh no, man. Womp womp. But you know what that means. Roll for light. All right, let's do it. Okay, what's it gonna be? What do you want it to be? Comment down below color you're hoping for. And then let me know if you're right. One. We got the dusty pink. Dude, this skein is giving me a headache right now. I don't know if you watched my last vlog, but this is part of the yarn haul I got from my friend, this dusty pink color. And there's like a part where I was winding up the yarn that she gave me, and I was like, yeah, I ran into one tangled skein and I gave up, and this was the tangled skein. I would just like to clarify that I was the one who tangled the yarn. Elise did not give me a tangled skein of yarn. It was the consequences of my own actions. Elise is a very responsible yarn owner. Thanks. I haven't managed it yet, and I don't know if I will. Oh look, we've already done this color combo. Fun. Do you think that means that we should pick a different dark color? I like that I talk to y'all, like thinking that you're gonna respond, but like, Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick a different dark color though. I don't hate the combination, I just like wanna switch it up. You know? Let's roll for a dark color. Oh my gosh, I love pink and blue together. It is such a cute combo. Maybe it's like pink and anything. Although, I actually don't really like pink and red paired together. And I was gonna say and pink and purple, but it kind of just depends for that. I don't know, it kind of depends for both, but I don't know what I'm saying. I really like seeing all these different color combinations though. It's really cute. What's your favorite combo at the moment? I have been really loving like teal mixed with colors like teal and orange or teal and like green. I think that just looks so nice. I don't know. Maybe I'm in my teal era. My favorite color is still green, but teal is a blue-green, so. Okay, I think I'm gonna roll for a light color again. No real reason, just want to. All right, roll for light. We don't have 5 anymore. We've used yellow and aqua and pink so far. And we got purple. I think that's a fine choice. Why not? Why not? Still haven't heard back from my mother about this strap length, but we are almost done with the standard size bag, so might have to be annoying and call her. I think she's horseback riding right now, so I'll give her a little bit more time, spend some time with her horse. Okay, here is the end of the standard pattern. I am gonna just wait for my mom to text me back, and in the meantime, I'm going to start weaving in all of my ends because there's quite a few, so I'm just gonna work on that and wait for my mom to text me back. All right, I wove in all my ends and my mom never texted me back, so I had to hit her with a ring, and she said that she wants it to be crossbody, so we are going to extend the strap. I don't really know how much, but I'll have to kind of like play around with the size, but probably like maybe another 12 rows. Does that sound good? All right, let's roll for dark. I like how my yarn lineup is getting like messier and messier. 1. I don't know if that was out of frame or not. It's a 1. It's surprising how many color combination repeats that we've been getting, but I guess like there's only so many combos you can make with 12 different colors. Actually, how many combinations are there for 12 different colors? I feel like there's actually a lot. My high school math teacher would be so disappointed in me. Okay, I looked it up. It's 66. 66 different combinations. Very interesting. That's why it's interesting that we've gotten repeats of color combos. Or maybe it's not. I don't know if I sound stupid or no. I might. I almost just said math isn't my strong suit and that's why I crochet, but that's like actually hilarious because there's so much math in crochet. Okay, roll for light. Can you see that? Oh man. You'll just have to trust me. It was a 2. We have 5 rows left. So, what do we think? Should we bring white back in? That's gonna be the last color, this repeat, and then we have green. So green and white are like the last 2 colors for the repeat, but we did use green and white at the beginning. So I kind of think that will be fine if we don't use it. Okay, once again, we've proven that I don't know how to count. It's fine, because 5 rows of the maroon got us to 12. And now we just gotta sew it together. Oh my god, I love it. All right, y'all ready? Dude, it looks so good. We need to pick a color for the cord that makes it a scrunchie. So I have like 10 colors left, right? So I'm gonna roll a D10 and have the dice decide what color we're gonna do. All right, here we go. We got our D10 and we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that sound good? All right. We got 8, so that means purple. Here's the color for our cord. Okay, as I'm doing this, I realize we need one more color for like the seaming. So I'm gonna roll the D10 again. Okay, we got 7. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to flip them and make this the seam and this the cord. Would y'all hate me if I did that? This is just like a sturdier yarn and I feel like it'll be better for a cord. I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you hate me for it. Feels right, okay? I'm sorry. Alrighty, y'all, here's the finished bag. I think she's beautiful. I think she's incredible. I love her. She is stunning, and I don't think I could have picked the colors any better. So thank you, D6. Here's what the seaming looks like, and here's what the little cord looked like. I did a Romanian cord, which I think was a really good choice. I was gonna do an I cord, and then I immediately was like, no, not with this yarn. It's too splitty. So we went with that. It kind of is giving earthworm, but we love annelid. It's all good. I don't think my mom is gonna want this. She might like it, but here's the thing. I just don't think it's what she's looking for. It's definitely like more purse size. Like you can definitely fit like purse things in here. You know, wallet, phone, keys, easy, easy. But I think she wanted more of like a tote bag. I just don't think it's big enough for what she wants. Also, I thought 12 rows was enough. I thought it was enough when I measured it on myself before I seamed it together to do crossbody, but it's just like a little bit too short for crossbody. You would definitely want to wear it like on your shoulder. I think I would get a lot of use out of it, but I don't think she would get a lot of use out of it. I did find another bag pattern that I think she will really like, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm not even gonna show her this one yet, the finished one. I'm just gonna make the other one and then give her the choice. Then I get a bag because I want to make a new bag for myself this year anyways, and then she gets a bag and she can pick whichever one she wants. I just am worried that like if I give her this bag, it's not gonna be what she wanted and she's gonna be disappointed. And I am not disappointed in it. I will definitely use it as like a purse, but I just think like she didn't want a purse, she wanted a tote bag, you know? It's a lovely pattern, it's very beautiful. Putting this cord, weaving this cord through these straps was like, I don't want to do that again. It's really hard because you can't like fit your hand in these like skinny little straps, so like trying to get it out, I was just not really having a fun time with that. Yeah, that's pretty much it with the bag. Love it. 10 out of 10. I think it's gorgeous. Like I said, not sure that it will fit my mom's needs. We did finish off 2 colors. This is what we have left of them, so I consider that a win. Definitely was a stash buster. I highly recommend this project for a stash buster or scrap user. Turned out amazing. Maybe you want to do what I did and just like let fate decide what colors you do. Like I said, I don't think I could have picked the colors better. I think I would have thought about it too much. Simply just obsessed with how it came out. I will just go ahead and conclude the video here. Please let me know if you decide to make this bag and show me what your colors end up looking like because they all look so different and it's so fun. And let me know if you have any other like scrap yarn project ideas because that is definitely a goal of mine this year. I have quite a few stash buster and scrap yarn project ideas in my head, so if you want to subscribe for more of that, feel free. If you want, you can follow me on my other socials. It's at Viney_Maple, which is the same way it's spelled here. I will see you over there, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!